See? Our ad didn't want to play our intro.
Uh-oh. So we went right into business, huh?
Yep.
Should we sing? No. I was
Dash.
kidding. I was kidding. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stash Builders.
Hi. We just didn't want you to miss out on the intro. In case we give the other people a few seconds to join in, they saw the intro.
There you go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stash Builders. Charity and I are here to show you some really awesome stuff, some new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing tonight on Stash Builders?
It's kits. We have put together, curated a really nifty little collection of quilt kits, and we're discounting the kit, and the pattern is free.
What?
What?
Who
Yeah.
said that? Say
Who
that
said
again.
that? Right. So I have
Say
a
it
whole.
again.
Say it again. Discounting the kit, and the pattern is included
So it's
for free. For free.
for free.
That's the way that works out.
Yeah.
And we have a whole bunch of them. So I say, let's get started.
Alrighty. You want to explain how we
Yeah.
do it here on Stash
So
Builders?
because every one of them is priced differently, I'm going to do the math while we go. So if smoke starts coming out of my ears, I apologize. I will say the number of the quilt kit, and you just say, hey, I want number whatever, and sold. And keep going. If you don't catch this if you join us in the middle, you think you might have missed something, just rewatch it later, and comment which one you want, and we will call you Wednesday and collect your funds and arrange to get the quilt to you, or which store you want to go to.
Interrupt like Robin does when she waves her hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a producer's job. Wave your hands and interrupt.
Yeah, Joan Anderson says hi from Houston.
Hey, Joan.
She's joining us from Houston.
She's our fabric rep. We like when Joan comes to visit. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's the way this goes. You comment the number and sold, and on Wednesday morning, you have all night tonight and all day tomorrow to watch the video. And when you and Trina will call you Wednesday morning and arrange for payment. So does that work for you?
Yes.
All right, let's get started.
Alrighty.
Excuse me. This first one is a collection from of flannels, and the pattern is called Ninja Stars. So it's just half square triangles and and squares, and it's gorgeous. It is quilt kit number 1, regularly 60. They're 20% off today. Regularly $61.99. It is $49.59.
Did we show them all the colors?
Yep, I didn't. So think fall. We've got a beautiful grape, a navy, a royal blue, a light blue, 2 greens, a brown, an orange, and a gold color in flannel with this awesome sable brown for the background. I have 2 of these already cut, so you can just pop in the store and grab yours if you like.
Can you take the pattern out?
I don't think I can without wreaking havoc on the collection. Oh, I can. Trina wraps very carefully. She'll probably clobber me when she gets back. Here is the pattern. Let me make sure you can see it. Here is the pattern.
What's the pattern called?
It's called Ninja Stars. And listen, if you like the pattern, but you want to come collect your own fabrics, just come on and let's make, not your fabrics. If you like the pattern, want us to make it out of something else, just come by the store and let's pick out some stuff and you can make it. These are Bilarosa patterns. If you're familiar with Bilarosa patterns, they're an awful lot of fun. We're going to have a whole wall here in front of us here in a minute.
Price of that?
This is number 1, regularly $61.99, on sale for $49.59.
Alrighty.
There you go. Number 1. Let's try number 2. This is one of my favorites. This one is called, Trent, I'm sorry, I'm going to tear up your packaging. This one is called Stargazer. This is going to be quilt number 2. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be quilt number 2. It is all these wonderful stars in colors of teal. And then all of the background fabrics, that patchy background, are in these wonderful warm russets and reds and browns and gold. And they're just gorgeous. So this one is quilt number 2. Is called Stargazer. So just say number 2 and sold. Regularly $61.99. So it's going to be on sale for the same price of $49.59. And this quilt finishes, let me see what it finishes. Oh, 62 by 76. So when's the last time you made a $50 quilt that was that big? 62 by 76. Wow. That's a big quilt.
Sure we can take it apart to show them all those beautiful fabrics?
Well, yeah, but you've got to talk to Trina. I can take it apart. Okay. We're going to be here a while. Let's see. She's a rapper. Trina's a rapper. Let's see if I can.
Yeah. Can you flip through them on the camera?
Here, let's try this.
They can see some of those fabrics more.
I like this one because it has all of these awesome feather motifs. So here you go. Is that working? Tell me how to help you. I want to do the way you want me to.
Well, I just want to so that they can see the fabric. Bring the camera up closer.
Is that better?
Yeah, can you see it? Flip through them? Yeah. Well, just flip through those like that so they can see those more.
I like these backgrounds. And then this is the binding fabric. This is the back. Let's see, which one is this one? Oh, this is just all part of the stars. These teal colors are all part of the stars. And then that's the binding. So that's more stars. So it has a real botanical feel, but it's fun and it's a really pretty one. That's called Stargazer, number 2, $49.59 by Bilarosa. All right, let's try another. Oh, I like this one. It's called Lady Taylor. It's a little chaotic in the picture. It's a little hard to see. Works well with.
Tilt it back so we can see it more.
Works well with 10-inch squares or fat quarters. Called Lady Taylor. This quilt finishes at 66 by 85. This one I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to try to do this the way she asked me to. This is your background fabric. And look, it's all these great citruses. So it's peaches and nectarines and lemons and limes, greens and peaches, navy blue, very fresh spring color. And check this out. What did I say that was? 65 by 85. And its price, regular price, is $33.99. So I don't know how we managed to do that, but let's do that. $33.99 times, that hurts my head, $27.20 for a quilt big enough for your couch.
Nice.
That's nice. Or a small child.
And that was fabric kit number 3.
This is number 3. Here, you do this part. Let me put it back in there so I don't lose it. Trina, she made me do it.
Well, they want to see the fabrics.
There you go. All right. Let's try this one. Oh, I liked this one. This set of fat quarter. Let me tell you what, that girl can tie a knot now. I agree with Charity that you need to see this one. This quilt kit is called Kasmiri. It finishes at 55 by 72. It's done with fat quarters or 5-inch strips, and I think we've cut fat quarters. This is a very low volume kit. I love this. This is that fabric that we got last week or 2 weeks ago, that was fat quarters by the yard. So that was really fun. And since textual fabric is so popular, that's what we have. So here it is in a neutral taupe,
Hi,
a green,
Jackie.
this soft turquoise, orange. You see these colors. It's a very low contrast until you get to the last one, which is a deep navy blue. And we've used a linen-like, I can't remember who this is. It might be Maywood. A linen-like for the background fabric. This one called Kasmiri is quilt number 4. And at $39.99, 20% off will get you what?
Not that much. $31 or $32.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lex, you fix it.
Okay.
I'm really bad at wrapping presents. I have the ugliest presents under the tree all the time. Okay, here is Stargazer, just a little different. She used the same line of fat quarters. That deep, full-bodied color, oranges and blues and green. The same Stargazer pattern. Finishes 62 by 76. I'll let you do the math. Here are these fat quarters. I know. It's a
Which
challenge.
one do you want me to do?
I'll let you catch up. Orange, cranberry, gold, turquoise, and green, gold. Beautiful, warm colors. I love this one. It has 2 sayings on it, one of which happens to be one of my favorites that I say all the time. The woods would be silent if no birds sang there except those that sang best. And that's by Henry Van Dyke. So if you ever tell me I can't sing, I'll tell you, yes, you can. Everybody sings. And then the other one is by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tunes without the words and never stops at all. It's just so pretty. Anyway, here we go. So all these deep russets and cranberries. Look at that gold. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then your stars, these stars will be in these solids. They're dry brush, but they read as a solid. This quilt is number how many?
5.
Number 5. It's regularly $69.99 and is on sale for
$55.99.
$55.99.
$15 in savings.
Wow. This is the one we just did, so I'm not going to do it again. Let's do this one. I love color. Bright, cheerful. It's a circus in my head. So is it any wonder that that's the color I like? I don't know. There's not much color I don't like. But this one's really fun, too.
Not during this Willis trimmer.
Yeah, she'll be back.
She's going to have so much fun.
This Bilarosa pattern is called Firelight. It finishes at 44 by 55. You can see it's just this running rainbow of color. It's a lot of fun. These are the colors. So you have, what you end up with is like a light red and dark red, a light orange and a dark orange, a green, a blue, a purple, and then a background color in between. And I've chosen this white polka dot for your background color and this fun black and white for your binding. I thought it was fun and a nice contrast to this really bright, colorful kids quilt called Firelight, regularly priced at $44.99. This is quilt number
6.
times. Sorry.
6. It's fabric. 6.
Quilt number 6. You don't say numbers while she's trying to push the buttons. $35.99. So that's your sale price. A kid's quilt for $35, $36. That's a bargain.
What a great homemade Christmas gift.
It is. In my whole quilting life, I couldn't find a great affection for batiks until I started working here and touching them and seeing people put them together in really fun ways. And I have become a huge fan of batiks since then. In fact, Charity just opened up an email about an hour and a half ago and said, "Oh my gosh, Mary, you have to see this." And it was just full of beautiful batiks. So when I started building this one, I thought, ooh, I want to get some batiks in there. This cut, it shows it on the front in a very traditional way. But but when I saw this, I thought, I want to try this one in batiks. It is a very modern style quilt. It's very simple, lots of background. If you're a quilt person who likes to show off your quilting, this is a good one to do it with. I'm sorry. Tough knot. Here we go. This quilt is called Gemini.
Are you? Quilt.
It finishes at 52 by 65. It's a good one for 2.5-inch strips. And what did we happen to have on the wall but a whole bunch of Tonga? And Tonga has some of the prettiest batiks out there. That's Timeless Treasures. Tonga batiks are gorgeous. So let me show you the pattern. Oh, sorry. I'm fiddling around with it. You can have a light background, a dark background. You'll see I went a little crazy with the background. I can be a little wild like that. So let me show you some of these colors in these batiks. Reds, oranges, greens. I mean, you know, batiks, they are insane. This one is my favorite. I want to find that in yardage and do something fun. Greens and yellows and oranges. And I put it with a crazy back of this deep grape purple. And this is the binding. I think this is going to be a super fun quilt. I mean, there's a lot going on with it. And I can just imagine finishing it with a crazy variegated thread. And I think it would finish up just as a really fun quilt.
So that has the background fabric too?
It has the background, the binding, and the body of the quilt. Everything but the backing and batting. This is quilt number 7, regularly $56.99. On sale tonight for $45.92. There you go, partner.
Thank you so much.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, same one. Huh, I did a lot. I did 3 of the same one. I must have liked that one. And another. Let's look at Cathedral. This is another one that it's for strip quilting, 2.5-inch strips. So I went digging for Jelly Roll. And we had a group of quilters here. The More Patches ladies were here. And I said, y'all come over and help me pick something riotous. And that was their mission. Here's your Jelly Roll. Help me find something riotous. And let me tell you, those are some crazy wild girls, and they did just that. Oh, goodness. I'm going to need a pair of scissors. Oh, here it goes. Here we go. Cathedral Quilt by Bilarosa. It finishes at 54 by 70, made with 2.5-inch strips and a background fabric. This includes your background, your binding. I don't know if I put the binding in this one now that I look at it. Certainly the background and the strips. What this is a jelly roll. Well, we don't call them jelly roll. Wilmington doesn't call them jelly rolls. But it is a selection of all of their essentials. Mm-hmm. So some of which we have, like dry brush we have some of their bubbles, some of this vintage speckly stuff. I forget what it's called. What's it called? That vintage speckle. But it's all in bright, circusy, vibrant Crayola colors. And this is the riot part. Check this background out. The bigger it gets, the crazier it gets. So as cutting across, because you have to cut 2.5-inch strips out of this too, as you cut across, it just changes color. Part of it's purple and blue and teal and peacock, orange. I should learn to name. I should get a job naming fabric colors. Just gorgeous. It's going to be a lot of fun, this quilt. So you got a crazy little kid in your life? Oh, I did. I put the binding in. It's the same fabric. You got a crazy little kid in your life, and you want to make them the Cathedral quilt. It is regularly priced at $57.99. What number is this? 8? $57.99. So let's see how much this crazy little thing is.
$57.99.
Yeah, $57.99. 20% off tonight is $46.39. All of these, as I priced them, I left the pattern out of the kit so that you would receive the kit free of charge. I mean, sorry, the pattern free of charge. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, Summer Song. What's not to love about this one? Summer Song. We sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us every other Monday night. I'm going home. I made a peach pie for my mom-in-law's birthday. I know. I have to tell y'all, I told some friends this morning. It is a truth about me. I make the ugliest pies you have ever seen. They're often tasty. They're usually tasty. But Lord, they're funny looking. So I made a peach pie, and I'm going home to have peach pie with my mom-in-law for her birthday tonight. What are you doing this evening?
Putting up Christmas decorations.
Already?
Yes.
Yeah, fun for you. Okay, this is the Summer Song. This quilt finishes 46 by 58. I want to do this one out of that new line we just got too. Oh, so pretty. 46 by 58, called Summer Song. It's one of the Bilarosa patterns. And again, I am back to that fabric that when you cut it, yields 4 fat quarters per yard. And it takes 2 yards to get before you get to the repeat. So 2 yards of fabric created, look, it's ladybugs and raspberries. This little French, I don't know what it says, it's French. Butterflies, botanicals, all of that. So fun. And then a binding and a background fabric. And I think that blue is the center squares. This is quilt number 9 for $27.99. Criminy. 46 by 58. Great kid quilt. Or picnic quilt.
Or mother-in-law quilt.
Or mother-in-law. Right? Instead of a pie. Instead of an ugly pie.
So my birthday's next month. What kind of pie do I get?
What kind of pie do you like?
I like a lot of pies. I don't know.
You have to think what pie. I just need to warn you, it will be ugly. It's tragic. I don't know why my pie crust just was so funny looking. Okay, let's take a look at another one. This is, again, that Firelight, which I already showed you. Only this time the fabrics are those poured color. This is, who's this line again, Charity? She always has such a better memory. It's Benartex?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Benartex has this line called poured color. And it's kind of reminiscent of that acrylic pouring art that's done right now. My daughter-in-law is just fabulous at this. So it reminds me of that. Imagine those acrylic pours. So I chose a colorway, and then I put with it one of these modern small scale prints to go with it. So I have the blue, this fuchsia, an orange. I love this one. I even like the gray, the purple. And you know I like the orange. And here we are again. And that's the binding. And this is the background fabric. So I just did it opposite of the other one. And that's the Firelight. This quilt finishes again at 44 by 55 at $44.99. What number are we on? We are 10. On quilt number 9. And at
10.
I'm sorry, quilt number 10?
Yeah.
Sorry. Quilt number 10, regularly $44.99. On sale for $27.99. It's a smoking good deal. There we go. And we won't have as many this trip as we had in the past. Cathedral, you've already seen. If you didn't care for the deep purple I put behind it, here it is with a deep blue. This is a shibori blue, if you know what I'm talking about. That Japanese shibori indigo.
Robin would say blue willow.
Robin would say blue. You listen. You have her at blue. I love that fabric. It's gorgeous, shibori. Anyway, regularly $62.99. Let me figure out what this one is while she wraps. Oops, I did it wrong.
And if you know a quilter, but you're not a quilter yourself, this would make a lovely Christmas gift.
It would.
For your quilter friends, or if you have a Christmas party with your quilt guild. These would make lovely presents.
They would. Made with that Tonga treats. Mm-hmm. Oh, you erased the number. Did you see what it was?
That one was...
This one.
Was number 11.
$62.99. Anyway, it's bright and vibrant, beautiful batiks. So...
I keep forgetting the decimal. 51.
19.
There
you go. Cathedral.
This way.
Oh, I didn't open that. Oh, of course you have to do that. Oh, this one's fun. This one used charm pack. So it's one of those really cutesy little charm packs. I guess I should open it so you can see it. It's called Party Girl. And it is a party girl. This one is regularly, it's a bigger quilt. It's regularly $74.99. Oh, I'm going to have to owe you a new pattern. That one got torn. This quilt finishes at 72 by 90. So that's a sizable quilt. It's a pretty little chevron. And I chose a charm pack that was just full of these bright, fresh summer fabrics. Wilmington, it's a Wilmington line. It's strawberries and blueberries and yellows and reds and greens. Perfect for your summertime. And a white background. It's a white on white, but one of the good kinds. If you're a quilter, you know the difference between a good kind and a bad kind. And it kind of looks like dandelions, that background. White on white. So this quilt is number 12. It's regularly $74.99, and tonight it is on sale for $59.96. And that's a big old quilt for $60. Yeah, we'll have to replace that one. All right, let's see what I can dig at down here at the bottom. Oh, this is a cathedral. Remember those ladies I told you about who were here sewing? And I said, find me something crazy? This is the next one they made. They were having a good time. I had kind of run out of ideas after a whole day of kit building. And I just hollered at them, y'all come help.
So, yeah.
Yes, dear. Have you something to ask? This is Cathedral.
Okay.
54 by 70. Again, oh, this one is that vintage fabric. What is this called?
Vintage Essential.
Vintage Essential. It's really nifty. Has all this great color: gray, teal, jade, royal blue, navy blue, purple, and fuchsia. And this is your background fabric. Isn't that a hoot? I mean, there's going to be a lot going on in this quilt, but isn't that a hoot? This one is quilt number 13. Yeah, I did too. I just happened to glance at, oh no, this is one the ladies built. $44.79 is your sale price. Regularly $55.99. It's on sale tonight and tomorrow for $44.99. Were you going to say something?
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting.
She waited too long. I talked too much. Okay, this one we already did. I think we're about out. There's another Lady Jane with the citrus. That's the one that's Lady Taylor. Excuse me. I've been thinking about my friend Talene, that Lady Jane quilting. That made me say that. So we are about out. I have lots of quilt kits in the same of the same patterns, and you're welcome to come and say, gosh, I want one, but I want it with this background or just whatever. We are pleased to make more. So come by. Have you got anything else? Have I skipped anything?
Mm-mm.
No. What is this weekend? Is it Candy Cane this weekend coming up?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I kind of don't know what day it is. The 11th. Nope, that's on the 20th. I don't even need to look at the calendar today. Go to sobargain.com, investigate the calendar. If there's something on there that's appealing to you, we hope you'll come join us for a class. We hope to hear from you about our kits that are on sale, and 20% off tonight, tomorrow, till Wednesday morning.
Yep. And what that Judy Niemeyer class is now posted.
The Judy Niemeyer class, yeah, that cattail mixer. We had a chance. We had a certified instructor, from Judy Niemeyer. Her name is Cindy Simmons, and she built for us a unique pattern. It's gorgeous, and just think about a tropical island. That's what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. She'll be back here, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of January. But I know many of you, I gave those save the date papers to, or you've asked about it because it was hanging up. Just remember, you can go sign up for that now. I don't have the fabric in yet. We are going to make available kits where you can just come and pick up kits so that you don't have to go select your own fabric. And so that'll be here in the store, and we'll be certain that those are on sale. Any supplies for that class will be on sale, for patterns, all that stuff.
That'll be a fun class.
It'll be a fun class.
Yeah.
There's more stuff happening between now and then, but just because so many folks had asked about that, it was a good idea to mention it.
Yep. Well, we'll see you next month. It'll be just you next Monday if we mention it.
It is. They're letting me do it alone. It's going to be crazy. No, it won't. I'll be really good, I promise.
You'll have your producer, Robin.
Yeah, Robin will be here. There you go. She'll make me be good. Okay, we're really happy to spend the afternoon with you. Thanks for joining us for Stash Builders.
Yay.
Bye.